Mojtaba's men are threatening a crushing response as the latest Iran-US deal expires, raising fresh fears of another escalation. The IRGC's warning of a crushing response comes as tensions rise over Donald Trump's latest claims and Washington's pressure on Tehran. Trump says the United States has total control of the Strait of Hormuz, but Iran is issuing a new warning as the confrontation intensifies. With the Iran-US deal expiring, the Hormuz showdown is returning to the spotlight as Trump and Mojtaba trade fresh threats.
Last week you said that you would soon declare the Strait of Hormuz to be a territory of the United States. Could you elaborate?
Well, I just think it's a great idea. Yeah, I mean, we control it.
The transit route map in the Strait of Hormuz has been agreed upon, but our intention then and now is to finalize the agreement as a comprehensive package, consisting of the map alongside a joint statement.
A 60-day deadline for Iran and the United States to reach a lasting agreement to end the war has now expired, with no final settlement in place. Washington is not seeking an extension of the interim memorandum, according to President Donald Trump, closing another possible route for prolonging the current arrangement. The deadline passed without any reported breakthrough in negotiations aimed at permanently ending hostilities between Tehran and Washington. Meanwhile, the IRGC has vowed to deliver a decisive response if Iran faces any new threat or act of aggression from its adversaries. The IRGC said it is prepared to use all available capabilities to defend Iranian territory, national interests, and its strategic positions. The force warned that any aggression would be met with maximum deterrence, alongside offensive military operations if necessary. IRGC's statement read, and I quote, "IRGC assures the honorable people of Iran that its forces, who are fully prepared and committed to employing all their capabilities, will work in close coordination and synergy with the country's other powerful armed forces to safeguard the Islamic Revolution and defend Iran's territorial integrity, independence, dignity, and national interests. Elite forces will decisively crush any threat or aggression with the utmost resolve, drawing on a strategy of maximum deterrence and powerful offensive operations." Unquote. The warning comes as the diplomatic window between Tehran and Washington appears to be narrowing, raising fresh concerns over what could happen next. Trump said the United States has total control over the Strait of Hormuz through its naval blockade, making the strategic waterway a fresh flashpoint on August 17th. The US president also said he liked the idea of declaring the strategically vital waterway US territory, adding another provocative dimension to the ongoing standoff. Trump's remarks came after Iran said a transit route map for shipping through the Strait of Hormuz had been agreed upon, setting up a sharp clash between the two sides.
On the expiration of the Memorandum of Understanding, are you any closer today to reaching a final deal to end Iran's nuclear program?
Well, they want to make a deal, but they're not going to make the kind of a deal that I feel is necessary. Look, we're in there for one reason. Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. You understand that? Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon, and they won't have a nuclear weapon. And right now, them building one after what we did previously with the B-2 bombers, going to be a long time behalf. But Iran cannot have. It's very simple. They can't have a nuclear weapon.
Last week you said that you would soon declare the Strait of Hormuz to be a territory of the United States. Could you elaborate?
Well, I just think it's a great idea. Yeah, I mean, we control it. We control it with the blockade. We have a blockade. We control it with the blockade. And I like the idea of declaring it a territory.
Why can't you do that?
We have total control over the strait. Now, they can be a nuisance. They can put a mine in the water, and people don't like having mines hit their billion-dollar ships, et cetera. But the blockade has been very effective. And, we're taking out, now maybe that will stop, or maybe it'll open up even further, but we're taking out millions of barrels of oil a week. If you look at the kind of numbers that we're doing, the strait is open. And the oil prices are coming down, and they will continue to come down unless we decide to do something far more drastic than we're doing. Iran is in big trouble. They have 300% inflation. The country is a mess, and the military is totally defeated.
There is no mention of a 60-day deadline in the text of the Islamabad Memorandum of Understanding. It has been demonstrated time and again that the Islamic Republic of Iran does not adjust its policies under pressure, ultimatums, or time constraints. Our decisions are always based on our national interests. The transit route map in the Strait of Hormuz has been agreed upon, But our intention, then and now, is to finalize the agreement as a comprehensive package, consisting of the map alongside a joint statement. If there has been a special and unique message of Pakistan's Minister of Interior Mohsin Naqvi, I did not mean it in that literal sense. Rather, I was underscoring that Pakistan's continued role as a mediator in Iran-US negotiations remains significant for Pakistanis, given its key part in shaping the Islamabad Memorandum. We deeply regret that the United States' breach of agreements has repeatedly undermined the mediation process, previously with Oman and now with Pakistan. Regarding the change in U.S. priorities in the war on Iran, this is merely a sign of their ongoing confusion. It further proves that, from the very beginning, this imposed war had no legitimate basis or reason other than serving the ambitions of an occupying regime in our region.
Upgrade your news experience with the all-new HT app. Download now.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that look, you will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest newsmakers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the U.S. will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Have you ever wondered what happens when a banking dynasty meets tides of world history, intrigue, and a dash of myth?
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HT videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.